Strachan, the chairman of the National Pharmacy Association. Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome, Neil. It's nice to be here.
Excellent.
Nice to see you.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely, yeah. I really enjoyed your talk. You said in your talk that the independents need effective leadership, and that's where the NPA comes in. What are the NPA going to do in 2015 to sort of provide that leadership for independents?
Yeah, well, as I spoke to you last time, that was way back in April and May. We're on an agenda which is more member focused, perhaps than it has been in recent years because of distractions and because of other things that we've had to focus on, and certainly since we became disengaged from the multiples. So it's more about a member-centred agenda, and that means, in real terms, making lives easier, finding solutions for members. A lot of the things that were mentioned today, which are consequences for the independent right now, which is about making their lives easier, and we've got a whole stack of solutions which will actually impact upon that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're very passionate about independent pharmacy. You certainly come across as really wanting the best for the profession. I mean,
I'm doing it 4 or 5 days a week. I mean, one of the drawbacks to me, and perhaps this job in a way, is that I'm still very much at the coalface. I'm still much 4 or 5 days a week. That's not easy.
No,
certainly not now. But I've always had that background, Neil. It's just.
Absolutely, and you're not afraid to sort of voice your opinion as well on behalf of independents. I mean, funding is always an issue for pharmacists. I mean, in your view, could more be done? Up here, since you're in a difficult position, we know that, but could more be done in terms of funding on their behalf? Do you think?
No, I don't. I think that. In view of the circumstances that we live in, the financial constraints, and you mentioned that, it was mentioned earlier on, 30 billion needing to be found out of NHS funds. I think the deal that we've got, although it would be, everyone in an ideal world would like it over a longer period to be able to develop a strategy around investment. We're doing it on a year-by-year basis, but no, I think under the circumstances and in view the reality that's out there, I think it's a pretty close fit deal.
Yeah, and you mentioned in your talk that there's a real need for pharmacy leaders at a local level. Can the NPA help to cultivate that process? Maybe help that process speed along.
I hope so. I hope that going forward, part of our remit will be to help local commissioning for our members and to be able to develop the right bids for them, and to help them with their SLAs and to help them with all the support mechanisms that need to go on if you're going to create that in a local way. But it's a work stream for the future. There is a need for it. It's something that we've got to get right, but at the NPA we do things, we get them right, and that's the most important thing, that we get it right, and I alluded to that today. I think it was said earlier, and I think credibility is all about doing what you say you will do, and it's about getting it right. So, but yes, that's great.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks very much for joining us.